Okay. Okay. Oh, I could have just taken the pawn. Shoot. Oh well. I think I will take it now, though. Go ahead and... Wait, but now I can just take here. And I could even pick this pawn. Um, do I have anything to worry about over here? I don't think so. Maybe something like this. We'll go here just to be safe, I guess. You're still wanting to go here. So how about we just put the rook there? And then I could even do something like this. Or I could just go for this pawn. Um, oh yeah, and it threatens the bishop too. Yeah, that was a good move. We had to sack. Oh, but I should have given check first. Eh. How are you going to defend it? Or to capture that with the bishop. Okay. So that means I can do this. Um, yeah. Wait. But if here, I think I want to do this first. Oh yeah, and I don't want to hang this. even though my queen is protecting it. Okay, and I have to be careful of this. Um, so, uh, well, I guess I do have an escape square. So we'll try doing this. And that's why I pushed the pawn. Yeah, okay. Now, what are you going to do if I push here? I think this is just winning. Um, and now we just have to convert. So trade all the pieces. Wait, what? Okay, that was a good game. That was a good game. Thank you, Ascot, for the good game. Um, very nice. Okay, let's go over it. So we have an accelerated London. Apparently, the best move to play here is uh, C5. Wait, you don't like rook there. Okay, what's in here? Then you keep the knight out and do something like this, and then here is a mistake apparently. Huh? And this pawn is just annoying, I guess. I've had a lot of trouble in the past keeping that pawn protected, so I never like to double my pawns on this. I was just trying to advance this pawn here. Why why does the computer want to take with the pawn? Okay, that makes sense. And then it takes and the knight ends up here. Um, okay, the knight is rerouting. What is Stockfish's plan here? Wait, now it's okay to take the knight? And the knight just goes back. And why isn't that good? Opens up the bishop. Uh, okay, I guess it opens up my bishop, but also makes theirs more active. Is the argument. And then I just go. Why? Why did the knight just go to e8 and then go back to f6? Like it was on f6, went to E8, and then went back to F. That is silly. Uh, so again, if you understand these moves, uh, uh, please comment down below and uh, uh, let us know what you all think of this. Um, because I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why is that good for? Why is this good for black? Don't know. Okay. Anyway, I took with the bishop, and I went to yeah. I realized that that was probably not the most accurate move after I played it because of the move bishop to G5. But they didn't see it, so that's why I moved the knight. And apparently, moving the knight here is completely fine. And then I prevented them from being able to win a pawn here. Um, yeah, and I should have taken, and they didn't catch it, so they moved their bishop there. So I took the pawn, and then I took the other pawn, and then I pushed, and this is where it starts getting out of control for them. Um, Apparently, I could have just taken here. I was I was worried about um, this kind of thing, but I guess I just or I guess I was worried about uh this. Oh, but the bishop's hanging. Of course. I didn't see the bishop was hanging after pawn take. That makes sense. So I still played a good move. Like it goes from negative 3.89 to negative 3.21. So it's not a terrible move. It's just not the best. Okay, yeah, and they just sort of fell apart. Like that's not a good move. It just makes the queen a target. Um, so of course I attack it, and they have to go back. And now I can take the pawn, and they kind of have to sack the rook. Although I guess the computer's saying that this is fine too. Um, yeah, and then I probably would have done this. Um, you can't take. You can't take because then you lose the rook, so you have to take here. And then the queen comes back. Now you can take here. And then the king has to step that way. If you step that way, then you risk back ranks later on. Um, and um, I probably just would have played here in this position. Yeah, yeah, that works. And then you have to come back, um, and the bishop, I don't know. Um, I definitely wouldn't have played queen c5 in this position because I just moved the queen, right? Seems silly to move it again. Um, so, I might have done something like this. And then if bishop, I don't really understand bishop h4 because like of g5. And apparently the computer just wants to stack the bishop. I see. It's not a good I see. Okay. So here, and if I go here, then I guess it works, but there's this, and now white has a decent attack um, going. So it is a little bit can get a little bit tactical if I take the bishop, but it works. Um, okay, that's not what happened. Uh, but, okay, yeah, they did that. I did that. They stacked the rook. I took the rook. They played bishop there. Take, take. And then I played pawn here because I wanted to play queen here. But I saw that there was bishop f3, um, and did not want to trade this bishop for that one, even though I'm up materially. This bishop is just so much better than that one. So I played e5, thinking that if um, like what happened in the game, they played bishop f3, I could play e4. But apparently this works too. And if here, then I stacked a rook. I was looking at this variation too. Uh, I stacked a rook, uh, and then takes takes. Oh wow! And I don't even take the pawn. I bring the rook over, and then if you block with the bishop, there's that. That's brutal. And if you do that, that's just knight and one. Oh my god. So I did see this variation. I did not see that I would get the another bishop via this check. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so this is what happened in the game. And then, yeah, that's just a winning move. Um, because it threatens checkmate and um, it uh, attacks this bishop, and you cannot protect both of them at the same time. And even if you play bishop f3, like what happened in the game, this is still check. So you still win the bishop. And then check, and then you just trade everything. And yeah, then they took with the queen. I have this rook eyeing, so I was expecting them to take with the pawn. They took with the queen, and I just won the game on the spot. Okay.